Woo, if you with it, holla if you hear it. It's the only goddess with a message from spirit. What's coming down from the divine spirit guides ancestors now? What's coming down? Okay, happy Mars Day. What is goody for my water signs? We are starting with my Cancers. Okay, what is my Cancer collective? Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, North, and South Node need to know at this time for their greatest and highest good, healing, growth, and expansion spirit. What does my Cancers need to know for their greatest and highest good? Okay. Temperance card, Sagittarius energy. Some of y'all could be dealing with a Sagittarius or have Sagittarius placements. Spirit is saying trust in divine timing. Focus on being present in your body, being present in the presence, because it is a gift. Okay, realize that you've gone through certain situations in order for it to prepare you for your journey. So while you're on the journey, it's important to just focus on staying balanced, staying faithful, and trusting in what you are being led to do, trusting that the divine is going to align things in perfect order. Okay, what's crossing you? You also could be thinking about going back to school. Temperance is all about higher learning as well, and that is Sagittarius energy, that energy of the philosopher. So even if it's not going back to school, you could just be learning a lot in Earth School, really doing some reflecting at this time on what may has been keeping you stagnant. Okay, 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. So some of it could be a job that you feel is keeping you stagnant. You could have to go back to school to get a certain type of certification or take a certain course to get certified in a certain in a certain area, so you can get the job or the career that you want. Some of you may be learning more about finances, stocks, bonds, what it takes to be an entrepreneur or a business owner at this time, and you are in the process of learning something new about being a business owner as well. Also, some of you could be in a third party situation with a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn possibly. You could be dealing with learning from a very toxic situation and a very toxic environment when it came to a relationship, when it came to somebody who didn't appreciate you and took you for granted. 2 of Cups. So yeah, you are really focused on your relationship with yourself and having reciprocal relationships. Your higher self you're very much getting in tune and learning more about your higher self at this time, Cancer. And anything that doesn't reflect the love that you give to yourself doesn't need to be in your life. We attract. So if you are in unfulfilling connections, maybe the connection within yourself, the way that you view yourself, is not fulfilling, and that is something you need to go within and focus on at this time. Really connecting with your higher self and allow your higher self to be your guide, and trusting, like I said, in divine time. Okay, and trust that you are going to align with that divine partnership, soul tribe, divine friendships, and family who have your back. But you have to remove yourself from spaces that do not give you that type of energy. Yes, okay. 8 of Cups in the reverse. There is some shit that you just need to walk away from, Cancer, that you're having a hard time coming to terms with. You're having a hard time coming to terms with the things that need to be released, the baggage that you are still carrying internally. Like I said, I feel like these could be situations from your past that you're still holding on to, that you need to release, at this time, especially when there could have been some things around the full moon that you set the intention of releasing, but they're still energetically, connected to you at this time. So it's time to really walk away and to really release some things. And only way you can really release it is if you deal with it. Like I said, with this Temperance card, you could be in a space where you're in Earth School and you're reflecting on situations that has kept you stagnant. Okay, so you can keep moving and keep growing on your journey. Yes, you need some alone time. Hermit card in the reverse. Virgo energy. You could be dealing with a Virgo as well. Like I said, somewhere in a third party with an earth sign, so it could be a Virgo. But yes, you need some alone time. Some journeys are just between you and the divine, you and your higher self, and you really are going to need to depend on your inner wisdom, okay? Depend on spirit, allow spirit to guide you at this time, okay? Um, and that's why certain journeys are just between you and the divine, because other people are not going to understand. They're going to try to talk you out of it. They're going to try to instill fear and lack and scarcity into your subconscious, into your energy. And protecting your energy needs to be your most important focus at this time. And sometimes that means going at shit alone. Sometimes that means you got to sit with yourself and sit in your own energy so you don't, spread your, chaotic energy onto other people. Or sometimes you got to go within to protect yourself from other people's chaotic energy as well. So, yeah, there is some healing, there is some alone time needed for you to go within and focus on what is unhealed. Okay? Full card in the reverse. A lot of major shifts are happening for you, Cancer. And spirit, like I said, is guiding you in a certain direction that's going to look foolish to certain people, but it ain't their journey. That's why it's yours. That's why the vision is yours. And like I said, you may feel lonely going through this transformation and going through this transition, but you're going in a very abundant direction. And spirit is calling for you to really trust in the divine, trust in your higher self, and take this leap of faith. You are afraid to take the leap of faith because you are overthinking and you are allowing thoughts of lack and scarcity, things in situations from the past that may not have worked out to get in your way. Some of y'all could be wanting to take a leap of faith when it comes to your business, changing some things up, or may be needing to have your business be your main focus. And that could be career, it could be self-love, whatever journey that you are on. Okay, you need to really focus on going into this new direction and walking by faith and not by sight. Okay, a lot of things that causes us to question ourselves is because we don't see how things are going to work out. Okay, but that's why you have to surrender to the divine. 6 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, you cannot try to control everything, Cancer. You just can't. You can't control people. You can't control outcomes, but you can control your mindset. You can control where you are putting your energy. You can control, putting your energy into things that are productive at this time. And whatever you feel like has been holding you back, it's time to move on. You can't change people. You can't force people to see things how you see them. You can't try to get people to understand where you're coming from or where you're at. So at the end of the day, why try? Why waste the energy? Hopes and fears is the King of Swords in the reverse. So it's like you fear being your own boss. You fear establishing boundaries. That's the heavy one that I'm picking up on. You fear establishing boundaries with people because you fear them walking away. When Spirit is saying you should have walked away from their ass a long time ago. Okay, it's time to be, to not be as logical at this time, to always have that balance of logic and spirit, but you could be being too logical, to the point that you start to overthink and talk yourself out of your own ideas, your own business projects and things of that nature. So establishing boundaries to people who make you question yourself, as well as not overthinking and giving your power away to fear and lack and scarcity. Okay, also don't give your power away to unavailable people, to people who are manipulative and who could be verbally abusive, who could, like I said, speak negativity over you. It's time for you to focus on your own peace and following your own inner wisdoms, because the outcome is the 6 of Wands. Beautiful. At the bottom of the deck, 8 of Wands. Okay, so change is coming once you make that first step. And once you believe in yourself, you're going to be successful. I see in the next 6 months, There's with dedication and hard work and consistency, whether it's for, your fitness, working out, whether it's your career, your business plans, whether it's your creative projects, you wanted to be a public speaker, a writer, a creator, whatever it is that you want to put your energy towards at this time. Spirit is saying, do it. Don't be afraid. Don't get in your head. Don't worry about what people got to say. Because what is between you and the divine, that's all that matters. As long as you and the divine know it's going to be successful, who cares what anybody else got to say? You could be seeing angel number 88 or 888. That is the number of abundance. So like I said, abundance is your birthright. Abundance is on its way to you. Okay, success is on its way. Victory, acknowledgement is on its way. And the same people who tried to talk you out of your goals and your dreams are going to be the same people rooting for you, Cancer. Period. At the bottom of the deck, we have eat your fucking vegetables. Eat some shit made by Mother Nature. So like I said, some of y'all could be on a health journey. And you are needing to really unpack what triggers you to eat things that are not good for your body. Also, Spirit is saying you got to be very, patient when it comes to, your health journey, and realize that things are not going to happen overnight, but things are going to change with consistency and self-belief. Okay, you could also be receiving opportunities at this time. I'm looking at this 8 of Wands, and this download just came to me. Opportunities could be coming to you soon. Different people could be communicating with you. Possibly somebody wants to collab with you at this time as well. So don't be afraid to use your resources, okay? Some good shit is about to happen. Like I said, you could be receiving some very positive, good news soon, okay? It's probably sometime this week, in the next 8 days or 8 weeks, okay? So we have, don't let your issues fuck it up. Like I said, you got to figure out what is getting in the way. Really go within and figure out what is blocking you at this time, and what's blocking you from trusting your intuition and trusting in divine time, and what's making you lack belief in yourself or who. Okay, it says you're going through some tough shit. Everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tiredness up and handle it. So yeah, change is tough. Surrendering to the divine and walking by faith and not by sight is tough. Releasing people and walking away from places and situations that no longer serve you is tough. But you're going to be so victorious on the side that you're going to thank God for the lessons that you had to learn during those, times where you were in valleys, because you're about to enter a peak very soon. Shit is going down at your job. Reevaluate, change your perspective, or fucking quit. Like I said, some of you guys could be thinking about walking away from a job that is draining so you can focus on your career endeavors or get a job that is fulfilling to you. Some of you could be reevaluating your approach with your business at this time. Getting back to the reason why you started and not getting discouraged because things aren't moving as fast as you want them to, or people aren't giving you the attention, or you're not receiving the sales that you would want. It's about remembering why you started in the first place and not getting caught up in the need of instant gratification. Okay, it says stop fucking whining. No one wants to listen to that shit. Complaining makes you weak. You have the strength to change your world. So do it. So now's the time to make those changes that you are complaining about, and not talk about it in a negative mindset. Like, I want so bad to lose weight. Affirm it. Say that I will lose weight. Or I want to be in a committed and loving partnership, and change it to I receive nothing but reciprocal and loving partnerships into my life. You have to get out of a pessimistic and scarcity mindset and start changing your thoughts to a gratitude and optimistic mindset. Okay, we have be fucking grateful. Shit could be so much worse. Okay, so Spirit is saying be grateful that you have options. Be grateful that you have, what you have, like breath in your body, food, clean water, people who actually support you. We get so caught up in the negative that we never take time to savor the positive. And that is a great reminder that we always need. So Cancer, I hope that this reading resonated with you. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, my email is in the description box. You can also DM me on Instagram. Okay. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell so you are alerted when I upload. And make sure you drink your water, grow your edges, and mind your business. Peace.